How
I
old are
know I
you?
look young because I shave, but if I leave my thing grow out for like next 2 days, I would look like my age. I'm actually 18. And yeah, I've got some questions about Islam because I've been actually interested in converting for a while, but I
Okay.
have one problem. Is it okay to ask? Why is it that Muslims say or think that like music is apparently haram? Like, why is music not allowed? I'm a big fan of music, and I like rock, I like metal, all these things. Like, why is it not okay for me to enjoy it if I become a Muslim?
Because the creator commanded so. And
Hmm?
if you believe in the Quran, if you believe in Allah, then you believe that the creator is the most wise, most knowledgeable, most just. Therefore, you
Hmm.
follow his command based on that. Just like the fact you have to eat halal meat. You don't ask
Yeah,
why do I
but it
have to eat
doesn't
halal
make sense.
meat?
No, no, see, I understand. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to me. Like, what is it about music that God decides that is not okay? I mean, He created the possibility to
When
make
when you die
music.
in the afterlife, you can speak to God and He will tell you. I don't speak on behalf of God, but the Quran is the words of God, and the Hadith is a revelation from Allah, and Allah said it's haram. Therefore, if you have an issue, you can take it up with God when you meet Him. But right now, you're talking to me, and I don't speak on behalf of God.
Mm,
So I gave you an answer.
yeah,
You satisfied or not? That's your personal kind of opinion and
understood.
what you like to do. So
Um, okay, can I ask 2 more questions and go? Because I'm
okay,
pretty much convinced.
no problem.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my question is, what's the difference? Like, if there was a world, let's say there's 2 worlds, one where there's no God and the other there is God, right? The first one, it's okay if we throw a baby off a mountain and it dies, that is
I don't know
morally
what's going
bad,
on with
right?
babies today. People have
No,
babies, and
I'm
they go
saying
like,
hypothetically,
you should go
hypothetically.
ahead,
I'm
man.
saying
Like this is
nobody
like
listen,
okay. Just
nobody
finish
I'm not
finish
gonna
your
throw a
baby your
child off.
baby killing scenario. I think people are not Muslim. They have an obsession with killing babies for some reason. Finish your
No,
killing
I'm
baby
saying
scenario.
like
Go ahead.
why
Yes.
is it bad? Is it bad like in like why is it more inherently bad to throw a baby off? So why can't we rely on personal morals and why do we need God for like
There's
morals?
no such thing as inherent morality. Morality is a branch of God's decisions and God's commands,
Hmm.
which is what I was explaining to the guy before. So Allah is the one who determines what is right or wrong. So something can be in one situation right and another situation wrong if Allah commands a different command or the opposite to that command in a different time because people change and situations change. So something might be good for you one day and bad for you the next day. So
Hmm.
it's based on Allah's judgment. Therefore, there's no such thing as an inherently moral action. It's based on Allah and His
So
will
like
and
if
His
the
command.
world with where there's no God, if we throw a baby off of the mountain,
With a world
that's
with
not
no
that's
God, there's no right or wrong. You cannot have objective morality. It's just opinions. Shattering a baby or killing anyone is no problem with that, which is why atheism has resulted in the most amount of killings throughout history. Because
understood.
there's no right and wrong without God, anyways.
Okay. You know
There's
that
many
makes
books written called "No God, No Good," and they all make this argument. There's no morality objective without God. So
sense.
if there's a world where there's no God, you can do whatever you want.
Mhm. And okay, well, when it then I would like to like give you a little background. I actually defend Muslims as much as I can because I'm interested, you know. And my one thing I can never defend them on is when it comes to Aisha's age. And I know this is annoying for Muslims to hear, but you know,
No,
let's
it's not annoying for
clarify
Muslim.
further
It's
so I
not
can at
annoying
least
for
know
us
what
to
I'll
hear.
say.
But what you can do is, I've already addressed this multiple times. I've got a video on my channel on it. So
Hmm.
what you can do is you go on my channel
Hmm.
and you search a video called why did, a Muslim question about the Prophet's marriage, and the
Yeah.
title will talk about that, and then watch that video.
Okay. Thanks. That's very helpful. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
So
Well, thank you, Lantern. I've been watching your videos for a long time. You're very awesome. I really love
no,
your
no,
channel.
thank you. I appreciate it. No
You've got
problem.
me closer
Well,
to
hopefully you
Islam.
become
Thank you.
Muslim soon.
Have a
You
good
take
day,
the
man.
step. No problem. Bye bye. See you.
Summary of discussion between Muhammad Ali and Denji. Why music is haram? Why isn't allowed for me to enjoy it?
Because the Creator commanded so. If you believe in the Quran and Allah, then you believe that the Creator is the most wise, most knowledgeable, most just, therefore you follow His command based on that.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, what is it about music that God decides that is not allowed? I mean, He created the possibility.
When you die in the afterlife, you can speak to God and He'll tell you. I don't speak on behalf of God. The Quran is the words of God and the Hadith is a revelation from Allah. And Allah says it's haram, therefore if you have an issue you can take it up with God when you meet Him.
What's the difference if there's two worlds and one with God, the other without God, and in the first world is okay if we throw a baby off the mountain and he dies, hypothetically?
We're not babies today. Okay, finish your baby killing scenarios. I think people have an obsession with killing babies for some reason.
Why is it inherently bad to throw a baby out? So why can't we rely on personal morals? Why do we need God for?
There's no such thing as inherent morality. Morality is a branch of God's decisions and God's commands, so Allah is the one who determines what is right and wrong. So something can be in one situation right and in another situation wrong. Allah commands a different command, or the opposite to that command at different times, because people change, the situation changes, so something might be good for you one day and bad for you the next day, so it's based on Allah's judgment, so therefore there's no such thing as inherently moral actions.
So the world where there's no God, we throw a baby off the mountain.
With the world with no God, there's no right and wrong. You can't have object morality, it's just opinions. Shattering a baby or killing anyone, there's no problem with that, which is why atheism has most killings throughout history. There's no right and wrong without God. Many books are written called No God, No Good, and they all make this argument there's no objective morality without God. So a world where there's no God, you can do whatever you want.
I like to defend Muslim because I'm interested, but I can't defend this one thing, which is Aisha's age of marriage. I know it's annoying for Muslims to hear.
It's not annoying. I've addressed this many times, so go on my channel and search for a video called Muslim Question about the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam marriage.